Hey, friend, welcome back to the podcast. I am so glad you're here today because we're talking about something that feels really relevant for this season. And honestly, this time of year always makes me want to declutter absolutely everything. Have you ever had the urge to clean out your closet, rearrange the pantry, or finally tackle that pile of papers sitting on your desk? That's your brain craving clarity. And guess what? Your business is no different. Today, we're doing a little spring cleaning for your business. We're going to dig into your mindset, your systems, and yes, we're even going to talk about pricing because all of those areas can get a little messy without us even realizing it. And when we're mentally cluttered or energetically drained, it slows our business down big time. Now, before we dive in, I want you to take a deep breath. Seriously, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let it go. Whatever you walked into this episode carrying, you can set it down just for a little while. This is your time. So grab a cup of coffee, get cozy, and let's dive in. This episode is your permission slip to pause, reflect, and gently reset.
Hey there, bookkeepers. Welcome to the Rescue My Bookkeeping Business podcast, your go-to resource for building a thriving and successful bookkeeping business. I'm Stephanie, your host and bookkeeper business bestie, here to guide you every step of the way. Each week, we'll dive into actionable tips, industry insights, real-world advice, and inspiring stories designed to help you work smarter, grow faster, and achieve the freedom and success you've been working toward. Plus, we'll have incredible guest interviews to help you take your bookkeeping business to the next level. Let's turn your big vision into your reality. It all starts here.
All right, let's start with one thing that sneaks up on us the most: mindset. Feeling mentally cluttered lately? It might be time for a little mindset spring cleaning. Just like your home or your office, your thoughts and beliefs deserve a fresh start too. When you clear out the noise, you make space for clarity, confidence, and even momentum. So here's the regional ways that you can reset your mindset today. First, I want you to catch your inner critic and reframe it. Well, you know that voice that tells you you're not doing enough or that you should be further along? Let's catch that thought and ask, would I say this to a friend? The answer is probably not. So, how can you reframe it with kindness? Well, instead of, I didn't hit my revenue goal, why don't you try, I showed up consistently, I took bold action, and I'm building momentum. And by the way, that's really something to be proud of. Number two, I want you to journal out your shoulds and let's release them. This one's really powerful. I want you to write down every should that's floating around in your head. I should post more. I should be working harder. You know what I'm talking about. Then I want you to ask yourself, is this really even actually true? Or is this just pressure I'm putting on myself? The truth is, most of our shoulds are rooted in comparison. What would happen if you let them all go? Now, the third thing I want you to do is focus on progress, not perfection. I say all the time that done is better than perfect, but your brain loves to tell you that it's not good enough unless it's perfect. But perfectionism is a moving target. And honestly, it's really overrated. Celebrate your progress. Remember again, done is always better than perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out, and you just have to keep moving forward. Now, another thing that I like to do is have a progress wins journal. So every day or every week, I jot down one thing that I'm proud of. It can be super small, like I sent a follow up email that I've been avoiding to send, or I posted a reel on Instagram, even though I felt super nervous. And just watch by doing this is going to build your momentum. Remember, I've been there too. Just last week, I found myself spiraling because I didn't hit a personal goal I had set. And then I realized, wait, I still made huge progress. I'm still showing up. I'm learning. That's worth celebrating. Now, I'm curious to know, what's one belief that you're ready to release this season? Let's leave this in the past and move forward. All right. Next up, I want to talk about your systems because clunky systems equals wasted energy. And most of the time, we don't even realize how much energy they're draining until we fix them. So, some signs that your system might need a little spring cleaning too is you're always behind on emails or tasks. Look at your inbox. How many unanswered emails are sitting there? Look at your task management system. Are there tons of overdue tasks that maybe you've already done? Also, maybe you're storing way too much information in your head. I know this is a big one for me. Another is you're spending more time managing your clients than actually serving them. If this sounds familiar, don't worry. This doesn't mean your business is broken. It just means it's time to tidy up a bit. So, three systems that I want you to work on this week is your client onboarding, task and project management system, and of course, your calendar and weekly planning. So, diving into client onboarding, think about this. Is it smooth? Is it automated? Or do you dread sending out your welcome emails because it takes forever? Today, I want you to create templates, set up workflows, or simplify your steps. Think about this. Could someone else do this for me if I handed off my checklist? If not, well, it's time to make a checklist. Moving into your task and project management system. And I know several of you may use different programs. My favorite, of course, is Keeper app. And I also use ClickUp for the operational system of our business. But if you're still flying by the seat of your pants, it's probably time to get a tool like this that you will actually use. Make it simple, make it yours. Also, I want you to be honest about what's working and what's not. Because if your digital tools are collecting dust, maybe it's time to do something different. And by the way, there's no shame in sticky notes or color coding if that what works for you. Now, the third system I want you to spring clean a little this week is your calendar and weekly planning. So think about this. Do you have white space, blank space in your calendar that nothing is going on? Are you booking your week with intention? So I want you to look at your recurring task and see what you can batch or completely block out. I love to color code. And if you've ever been in one of my trainings where I share my calendar, you'll see that every single task has a different color. It totally helps me stay organized. So I color code things like admin work, client work, marketing, and especially CEO time. And when I do this, this actually helps me feel where my energy is actually going each day. This visual alone is such an eye opener for me. So I'd love for you to try it. Also, if there is no white space in your calendar, that means you're overbooked. So build in some buffer time. Now, there's no secret sauce that I can tell you that's going to make magic happen. However, adding buffer time and CEO time to your calendar will definitely lighten your load and give you more freedom. So I'm curious, of these three different systems, what are you planning on streamlining this week? Now, here's a big one for you. And this one is something that a lot of us don't like to talk about, and it's pricing. So this one tends to come with all the feelings, right? But here's the thing, your pricing should reflect your value, not your comfort zone. And that's where a lot of bookkeepers get stuck. Let's talk about a few mindset blocks that come up about pricing. If I raise my rates, my clients will leave. I don't know if I'm worth that much. It's easier to just stay where I am. I've heard all of this during my coaching, but here's what I want you to know. Your time, your energy, and your expertise are extremely valuable. Pricing isn't just about the money. It's about boundaries, energy, and sustainable growth. So let's do a mini audit right now. Let's just think about a few things. Number one, when was the last time you actually raised your rates? If it's been over a year, it might be time to reevaluate. Your skills have grown, your business has grown, and your confidence has grown. Your prices should reflect that. Now, are your packages sustainable? So look at what you're offering. Does it drain you? Are you over delivering and undercharging? If you're giving 10 hours of work for a 5-hour retainer price, it's time to tighten those boundaries. Now, lastly, I want you to think about your financial goals. Do your rates align with them? If you want to bring in, say, $10,000 a month, but your pricing maxes out at $5,000 with your current workload, that math won't math. You don't have to hustle harder. You just need a new structure. So I want you to practice saying your new rates out loud. Confidence grows through repetition. Now, one of my clients recently raised her monthly rates by 25% after we worked through the confidence building, and not a single client left her. Why? Because they valued her. And now she has more energy, more confidence, and more space. So, what would it look like to you to fully own your value this quarter? All right, friends, let's recap really quick. Your mindset sets the tone for everything. Declutter the noise and make some space for clarity. Your system should work for you, not against you. And your pricing, it should honor your growth and your worth. You don't need a full makeover. You just need a fresh start, a few simple tweaks to reset your energy and build real momentum. So here's your challenge for this week. Pick one of these areas to focus on. That's it. Just one shift, one update, one small action, because that's how sustainable change happens. And hey, if you're sitting there thinking, I need help with all of this, well, you're not alone. That's exactly why I created my coaching programs. We work on mindset, systems, pricing, and building the business that fits your life. So if you're ready for some support, DM me on Facebook or Instagram, or send me an email. And as always, thank you so much for being here and listening. You've got this. Let's clean out the clutter and keep building your dream business, one aligned step at a time. Talk to you soon and see you again next week.